happening, fam? White Boy Radio, and we're back with another one. Look, the Rudy case, the twists and turns, if it's even a case. Look, things happen with the kid. It's unsure how long he's actually been missing for. You guys have been paying attention to it. I saw this video. A link will be in the description for the full video. But this was interesting because I'm about to play a clip of Rudy's grandma. And, I'm sorry. What this clip is, by now you probably saw it. It was media out there in Houston. They grabbed him and they were able to talk to him one-on-one. I shared it on my community post, and they got his insight on what's happening, kind of asked him a few things. So the topic of his grandmother was brought up. Let's
the trust with my mom. She told me so many things about my other family that I didn't know. I wasn't able to verify.
Was your grandma living with you at one point?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had interact. So, and she tried to tell people that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
She had Alzheimer's. Was she sick?
She had Alzheimer's and dementia, sundown syndrome. She had a bunch of medical issues, and that's why I took care of her the best I could.
And did she ever say to you anything about Rudy? Go out, tell police, Did she ever say anything to you? Because it seems like she tried to tell family members that you were there.
Yeah, I think she tried telling people, but it's just my mom. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure about that one.
All right, peeps. As you can see, a link will be in the description for the full-on video of this original content. This is my remix of it. But what I like to say about this one is we've been hearing a lot about this crazy case, if it even is a case, but more emphasis on the mother. Here you have a little insight on the victim himself speaking out. There's a half hour interview, people. I posted on my community wall. And I gotta say, nothing but net from Team White Boy Radio. Rudy breaks down the shenanigans of Mr. Quanell X, which we did a live about when this case first came to media attention, where we kind of smell shenanigans with Mr. X. If you listen to the interview, which will be in the description, he definitely does. He says things that completely contradict what Mr. X claims. However, this video is not about Mr. X. It's really about his mom. Rudy's mom is a special type of crazy. I'm not one to talk about, bash the families and stuff. Hey, look, I'm probably the number one, well supporter over here on YouTube. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. But when we have the victim of the case speaking out, it becomes clear. And I will say, before any more commentary, this kid is a smart kid. If you listen to this 30-minute interview with the media, it is super sad because he's not only smart, you could hear the damage that's done. I was asking for thoughts and opinions on this because you could really hear the abuse that was inflicted on this boy that's now a man. But one thing that he does say, as you just heard, is his grandma. Look, I just posted on my community, my grandma turned 90. Shout out to each and every grandmother out there that does a good job that's in your grandkid's life. You are a queen. He is explaining to the reporter, which I'm surprised the reporter didn't really pick up on, but what's said is, even though the grandma has a diagnosis of a few different things, she was trying to alert the family that he's not missing. She was telling her family and close friends in the community that no, he's not missing, he's at the house. Because in this interview, Rudy says, hey, look, this is what it was. Mom's a scammer. Grandma, even in her last days, smelled shenanigans. She felt something just was not right. And she was trying to alert people, but the sickness of the mom, would blame it on her mental downfall and say, no, sundowner syndrome, no, got brain issues, Alzheimer's, and he admits, yeah, it was early stages of these things, but the mom is such a ooh, I don't have a word for this lady. She would even abuse the grandma to make her more crazy than she was, and that is sick. That's your mother. It's your son as well. I just don't have a word for this lady, people. But the grandma was trying to alert people, man, and it got shot down, which makes me think. If you remember back to the press conference, the police said that family members have reached out and said, "Hey, whoa, 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 he's not missing. He's over here." There's this whole gap of, is he missing? Is he not missing? 8 years, 8 months. It makes one think, like, was Granny in there giving a call? I I want to say, yeah. There's no verification of that. This is my opinion. You know, a grandma is a special thing in this world. You only get one, and usually people lose them quickly. When I post that picture on my grandma's 90th birthday, it was it was a tough thing to post because a lot of people were, you know, wishing her a happy birthday, but they, in doing that, they were telling me how they lost their grandma, and I was feeling you guys' pain. That sucks. Then I was like, did I rub it in? This and that. So it's a tough thing to deal with as you're reading comments, and I'm sure I'm overthinking this. I'm sure nobody really meant anything out of that, but grandma will love you to the last days, man. And in this instance, man, we don't know what's going on with this case. Like I said, man, I'm saying, is it a case? Leave it in the comments. This is a weird one. I think what this falls down to is if Rudy's going to press charges or not. There's obvious abuse there, people. There's obvious abuse there. If you listen, this is over a half hour, one-on-one with the press. And hey, look, shout out to the press. Shout out to the two people that were interviewing this young man, a woman and a man out there in Houston. Don't know the news station, but they were fair, and he was talking about the media, and they wanted to make sure that he got his truth out, which exactly, I'm quoting him, is what he said. He was doing some examples with colors. He said the world is like an algorithm. It's well worth a listen. But I feel as though the grandma issue got swept up under the rug. A lot of people want the moms to get arrested. I do feel, though, that is what needs to happen. But the main takeaway on this clip that I'm reviewing and putting in the description for you to listen to is I learned something. Rudy is a person who watches videos on the internet. Rudy, when he's talking to the media, he is well in tune with the internet. He has an opinion on people that you meet on the internet, how they are. He talks about algorithms. My point to this is Rudy may see this video. He very well might watch this video. If you watch that interview and you saw what I saw, he may. And in the strange case that he does. Rudy, man, if you were abused, you should absolutely press charges on your abuser, is what I like to say. Please leave it in the comments, people. If you have not saw this interview, again, it'll be in the description. Shout out to grandma of this young man within her last days, as she's dealing with mental decline. She still had her grandson's back, and that is the bond of a grandma. You only get one, and they are some special, special humans. A bit of a positive video. If you have your grandma, give her a call when you watch this. If you've lost your grandma, well, people, let's do something special for the people that have. It's up to you in the comments because we have the best chat in the game. Watch the video in the link. Remember your grandma. Call your grandma. Because this right here got swept under the rug, but Rudy's grandma had his back. His mom, the devil mom, that lady, made her out to be crazy. But grandma wasn't crazy. Even when grandma was semi-crazy, she still loved and did what she could to help who she loved. And that is why we love grandmas. Till the next one.